Welcome to the last part of the Binance cloning homepage tutorials. Today we will build the last part is the footer, so you can see now how it's look like. Alright, so let's start to build on our So we will name it the footer. So we need to create a last layout. It's a footer. Like all these two files, one is footer.jsx and one is the footer. CSS. Basically, I can also do like this, but if I include something in between, it will be the child. So basically, I will do like always we do, just one tag name, and basically we need to check if it's all working. We need to see a footer here, footer name at least. Because this is connecting, I can't see it. Strange. Alright, let's check what wrong is here. Footer, alright. Footer. Looks alright. Okay, so I don't understand why I don't see the alright. It's footer is here, so it's working. Let's continue. So let's start to work. Footer main, footer left, we also need now we need to include all the Alright, so we have an error here once. Alright, it's because I'll show this. It's because on click can leave it basically now. So we need to import this thing. This icon is coming from React icons, so I need to check if I install the React icons. Yep, it's already installed, so it's alright. Also, I know I need to import the images here, so it will come up, and this is basically the function. This is, if we can see on the, now we can see it, but if we go to the mobile, this is how it's look like, this footer. So you can basically open it and close it, and you have right, so you have like a menu here. So it's look like that, and if it's on the desktop mode, so it's look because that you don't see before. So now you can look on how it's ready. Footer is why we don't have here. Alright, we have an error here, so we need to basically to write the function open and close, and it will be fixed the error. So let's start. Const open close equal to event. It's the shortcut of the event. Let's define the function. I will explain after it what it's doing. Basically, open and close the area here. I will use the backticks because I want to include something here. Current target .id. Why is that? Because I want to select, if I click on it, I want to select exactly the, if I click on the about, I want to select exactly the about. If I click on something else, I want to select something else, about this about. So I make it like this. suspended equal to false. So and it's clicked, so make it true. Make it false. Alright, let's check if alright, it is still an error, but its error will be fixed after it. And click. Okay. So let's continue to build. It will be okay on the end. So now we need to edit the product here. After the service. Support. And learn. So basically finish with the left, here is the left, here we need to type another ID. To the right side. Scan icon. And need to import a scan icon. Let's look if it's all good. Images, we imported the images. We finish with the main. Now we need after the main we need then another part. Let's look, it's finished here, so we need to edit these things, need to import all of these things. I just copy it from my, and also something important that to mention here, because I now understand why we have this error. This is something on Next.js, it's important to mention now. Because we will use, you can see an error here, because we will use inside our function window document dot query selector. This is something related to JavaScript. From you can use it just if this component use a client side. If in the Next.js by default the component use the server side, so if you can basically use window document dot query selector. If you want to use it, you must define here use client. That's make the component use client side, so you can use JavaScript from the front, and you can use window document selector to, let's try. All right. Model not found. Footer model CSS. What does it mean? Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it was with the name. Style footer. Alright, I have installed the footer. It's my bad. So now it should be good. Alright, yep, this was the problem, but also a use client was the problem. Now it looks bad because we don't have any CSS here, but now we will fix it. I just want to show you something. It's very important. If we remove this use client and save it and go back, we get an error, right? We don't see nothing because we can't. By default, Next.js use the client's server side, and if we try to select something on our DOM, it will not work because the client side, the server side can select on DOM any elements. So you must define a use client to use the front end and be able to use a window document query selector. So let's continue with this, and if we refresh the page, all come back. So basically with the JSX here we are finished. You can also, like always, I'm in each video I just copied this thing. I prepared it before. I already finished the project. I just show you how to make it. You can use the source code to grab off the code. The source code is will be in the description below the video. And let's start writing the footer CSS. We have a lot of writing here because it's a lot of code. It's also, so I just copy it. You can follow it and go to my source code link below the video, copy the code and follow what I'm doing. Now we need the media queries. And also last media queries here. Right, so let's save it. It should be ready. Yep. Basically, we finish the whole Binance cloning page. It looks basically the same. I just want to check if it's in the mobile mode. It's becoming, yep. Oh, It's open and close, and can play with that. So we basically finish the project. Thank you for watching.